Hi, Nursing Class 609. This is Dr. Maureen O'Reilly. I thought this might be an easier way to get some information to you, and instead of those long-winded emails that I've been sending all semester. So I hope you'll listen along. I've just got some updates for you, and I wanted to make sure that I get this information to you before I go out of town. One of the things that I wanted to mention was that there's some important dates coming up in the upcoming weeks. First of all, the Internet Resources Evaluation is due, and that's due June 12th at midnight. You'll be using Appendix C. This is the cumulative assignment that I had mentioned earlier that you've been probably working on since week 2, and so that's due, as I said, June 12th. And then, of course, by June 10th, midnight, is when the 2 scholarly article links are supposed to be posted. And those you choose from the research you've done on your topic. And you try and pick out 2 of the articles that you think really will be of interest to your fellow classmates and post those. I noticed that a lot of you have already posted and you've had some great choices. I've been checking links and looking through them. And if this is a sampling of the research that you've done for your topics, I think you're going to have some great papers to turn in. So June 10th, midnight, is when those 2 scholarly articles are to be posted. And then within the following 2 days, or starting now if you want to look at articles that are already posted, but at least by June 12th, midnight, you want to read and comment on at least 2 of those articles posted by your classmates. So June 10th, post those 2 scholarly articles. June 12th, you'll have your Internet Resources Evaluation due, and also you want to have read at least 2 scholarly articles posted by classmates and comment on them. And then, of course, I've already emailed you with the week 7 dates for the paper and PowerPoint. Now, I do want to remind everybody that in the Blackboard shell, of course, shell is the secret code word for course site, is the important dates link. And that's on the upper left where all the other links are, like week 1 through week 8. And you can double check dates and times there. Go to the date, click on them. I've tried to put in as many as I could find from our syllabus and course assignments. Now, a few other reminders that I want to give you. I did send out an email to those classmates who missed our class meeting on June 3rd. It has a recording link. There was a problem with it at first, but I've gotten that fixed through Brandman. And so in the recording, there is a question. And if you miss the class, you are the person who needs to answer that question and send me an email. It's just 1 or 2 sentences. It's very simple, but I needed to have some sort of check-in to make sure that you've listened to the recording. Now remember, if you were at the class meeting, you do not have to re-listen to the recording or answer any questions or send me an email about it. You've done your thing already. Next, I've gotten information varying over the past few weeks from some of your classmates that the appendices D, E, and F were missing from the syllabus. Now, I had urged everybody to print off the syllabus in the 1st or 2nd week of class. And at that time, those appendices were available in the syllabus. But apparently they got lost in the electronic ether between then and now. And so I did contact the course designer. We had some back and forth, but what she tells me is she has now reposted the syllabus, and those appendices D, E, and F are all there for you to look at. Now, why is that important? Well, we've already done Appendix D, I should say, and that was the newborn screening evaluation. But E and F contain the rubrics for your paper and for the PowerPoint. In other words, how are they going to be graded? So those are things that are important for you to look at. As I said in the class meeting the other night, I really urge you to imprint those rubrics on the forepart of your brain. Next, I wanted to mention I am going to be traveling by boat, train, car, Tuesday, um, that is tomorrow, June 9th, through Sunday, June 14th. I'm really, really going to have limited access to Wi-Fi. I'm going to a little town where the only place I can get access is at the library, and the library is not always open. So, as I mentioned at the class meeting the other day, if you need to contact me between Tuesday and Sunday of this week, please include your cell phone or landline number, some way that I can get hold of you, just in case I can't email back to you with an answer to whatever question or concerns you have. Please send me that number, and then I'll try and get to you. Again, I'm going to be checking emails and trying to keep up as best I can, and hopefully you'll get an answer within 24 hours. If not, remember that in the instructor information in our Blackboard shell, you can find my cell number, so you could call me. I just urge you, number one, to remember I'm in Central Standard Time, so please don't call me at 4 a.m. my time. And secondly, if it's really, really urgent, call me. But otherwise, please try and email first. I did send everybody an email with a PowerPoint in it from our class meeting. Several people had written and asked for me to do that. They felt that there was information in there that they wanted to use while they were preparing their paper in PowerPoint. So I hope that all of you got that. Anyways, it's sunny and warm here in Milwaukee finally, so I'm going to go outside and finish mowing the grass, and I hope all of you have a great week. Thanks.